Started.
Alright, new game against my against here International Master Gore. Yeah, well, I played him a couple of times and he's yeah, well, it's the kind of guy who plays on time every position, so need to be aware of this. Alright, h3 is a pretty rare move here. Idea is to play g4, g4, bishop g2, this kind of setup. Yeah, I want to prevent b5 for a while at least. Okay, so he wants to use those somewhat weakened squares. Okay, I could play f4. f4, I might play knight g6. Yeah, would be an interesting setup. What else is there? I could bring my knight to f5 myself. Also an idea. Maybe try f4 anyway. Yeah, maybe this knight h4 is really annoying. Okay, I need to, I think, take here. And the question is, what is how to assess this kind of position here.
Check.
At first sight it looks very good for black because of those dark squared weaknesses, but maybe I have some chances to use my somewhat better development here. I would need to take here, yeah, in order to try that. Okay, I expected him to take more, but this is maybe better. Okay. So should I play e6 here? Yeah, I guess it should be helpful to have a pawn on e6. Okay, this knight h4 move is somewhat annoying. Okay, maybe I can get the knight to f3 here. No, it's not exactly a great position. This quite weakened this whole structure. Don't really want to exchange knights. But knight h4 is really so maybe I can castle. I intended to castle then. Bishop b6, bishop e3. b3 was played to prevent knight c4. Okay, he wants to get rid of the dark squared bishops. Okay, that's understandable. Yeah, as I said, the first impression is that black is doing great here, but it's not that easy to improve the position. Need to catch up a bit here in time. Yeah, what about exchanging the rooks? Yeah, it's certainly not what I love to do, but I'm not sure that I can avoid it in the long run, so I might as well get ahead with this.
Check.
Yeah, of course the issue is my bishop here. This is quite an ugly piece. I want to play bishop f1. Yeah, okay, need to go here. If he takes c5, I can play knight b3 and attack a5 myself, or c5. Knight b5 is also not bad. Yeah, the position is slightly worrisome. It's not okay. What about knight to b3? Attacking a5 and c5. You can take here, knight a5, take c2, but e4 is hanging at the end. Okay. Yeah, how to take now?
Time warning.
You don't want, yeah. Taking with the pawn would give him the a pawn, which is most likely more dangerous than my b pawn. The only real weakness here is the a5 pawn. I want to go d2 to b3, taking a5 and c5. Somehow he's got two knights for one square on e5, and this might help me fight. This bishop isn't so awful anymore. It's not great, of course, but knight g5. Drop back to d2 to b3. Not quite sure how bad this is. I mean, I'm worse, but not quite sure how much fight is left in the position. I didn't really pay attention to that. I mean that he can cover here, simply. But if I get the a-pawn, it shouldn't be too bad.
Check.
Knight e5 to f7 now. Yeah, now I'm even better here, unless I'm really overlooking something simple. Okay, better is a bit optimistic, but doesn't look like I should lose, really.
Check. Game drawn.
Yeah, this was some defense from very early on. I guess I misplayed this opening. I mean, this is not an uncommon setup. What I did here, this is g4 stuff. But this move really, yeah, I guess my reaction wasn't too great. But it's not a bad idea to get the knight to g6. Those f4 and oops, this f4 square and h4 square. He got a very nice position here. Here only black can play for something, and he really had something. Not quite sure why he gave it away. And after a while it was not quite sure how this is to be assessed. Maybe this is still okay. Hard to tell. At least they have some slight counterplay against a5. But it's not a nice position to have. Alright, thanks for watching.